permission to send in the Reaper Squad.
Hey guys, Zach here and welcome to Gamers Station, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at a very special game, but first let's thank our hosts here at Jibby & Co at Empire Shopping Gallery for this wonderful location. And what we're here today to talk about is XCOM Enemy Unknown. Now you might be saying, Zach, that title sounds a little bit old, and it's true that it was originally released in 2012 for the PC and consoles, but most recently it was released on the Android platform, making it more accessible than ever before. And we'll see if it really does translate to these mobile devices. So as you can see, it does run perfectly fine, but what is actually different between the PC and console versions and this one? So besides the actual device. So first of all, graphical fidelity, we do have to say that the texture quality is a little bit lower and the lighting model is a little bit simpler. But on smaller screens, it's not really noticeable, and the overall aesthetic of XCOM is completely there. Now, in terms of the actual input method, instead of the mouse and keyboard or controller, it is basically taps and double taps, which can be easier, but on the screen size, it can be a little tricky getting all those buttons if it's a little too small. So I do recommend at least a 5-inch screen size before you actually get into this game. So of course, the actual tablets might give you a much better experience. So, what is XCOM? You might be asking if you have never heard of the title. It originally started in the early 90s, around 94, and this is kind of a reboot of the series, and it is phenomenal because the original series went down as a super tactical, super difficult game, and it really has carried that over into the modern generation of gaming. Now, the plot, let's say, it's set in the near future, and there's a global alien invasion, and there's an XCOM faction which has been formed, basically XCOM, Extraterrestrial Combat, and you are the commander of XCOM, and you are tasked with defeating the alien invasion, who unfortunately has a massive technological advantage over you.
Hello, Commander. In response to the alien threat, this Council of Nations has chosen to activate the XCOM project.
Clear. The militaries of the world are severely outgunned. In the absence of a miracle, this could very well mean the end of civilization as we know it.
So, what kind of gameplay will you be getting into with XCOM? Basically, you kill aliens. This is how the game basically goes. You're gonna be recruiting a squad of professionally trained military soldiers and building up a squad of up to 5 characters, and you will be embarking on various missions. Now, these missions could be basically go kill these aliens, it could be rescue a hostage, it could be retrieve a piece of technology, or investigate a location. There's a whole multitude of sub-missions for you to go on. But that's not just it. Basically, you also have a home base to worry about, and also you have your relations with different countries. Now, how this works is, as you support different countries, so let's say you support the French a lot, they will support you by giving you a lot of money. And with that money, you can build new facilities, hire new recruits, you can research new technologies, you can even capture aliens, live or dead, and figure out how they do things, and equip your own soldiers and upgrade their weapons to laser weapons, plasma grenades, and all that sort of alien jazz. Now, one key feature that you have to worry about in the gameplay is that when a soldier dies, they're dead for good, which means if you let a person die on the battlefield, you're never going to see them again, and all of the time you've spent investing into training that person up, it's going to be gone. So the tactics is really, really important, and that's what you really should be focusing on. It's about positioning your soldiers in the correct places, because if you put it in the wrong place, you're going to get shot. So you got to stay behind cover, position, provide covering fire, surround the alien, and kill him. And that's basically what the gameplay is all about.
You have full command of XCOM headquarters.
So the bottom line is XCOM Enemy Unknown really for you? Well, let's start with the price. It's priced around $10 US, which means it's just over 30 ringgit. And that's actually pretty good because this came out as a AAA game and was the best game of 2012. So having it on you all the time really gives you the chance to play that as you go around. But essentially, it is a turn-based strategy game, and that's not for everyone. Even strategy gamers, a lot of them go to real-time strategy, and strategy gaming is not the most popular in Malaysia. Basically, if you like things like Fallout Tactics, maybe Final Fantasy Tactics, or any other tactics games, or even some modern turn-based strategies like Age of Wonders or the Banner Saga, if you like those sorts of games, you're gonna like XCOM Enemy Unknown, unless you have something against the sci-fi genre, because it really is a subjective question. So in general, I think that they've done a fantastic job of taking a full PC experience onto multitude of devices. Well, it's the best it could possibly be. So if you like the game, you're gonna like the game. If it's not for you, well, you really have to judge for yourself, but you have to check it out because it's just a fantastic game. And one key feature is that as these devices get more and more powerful, we're gonna start seeing more and more full PC gaming experiences on mobile devices. And it's just a matter of time before all games are spread across multiple platforms.
Reports that come in from around the world of alien ships being blown out of the sky. A military aircraft bearing the markings of no country. Special forces soldiers with weapons and body armor unlike anything we've ever seen.
Oh, alas, we are at the end of another episode here on Gadget Nation, but I'll be back here same time, same place next week with my trusty sidekick, Zachrin. He's going to be showing you plenty more, of course, as will I. Same time, same place here on Astro One. And don't forget, you can find us on various places like Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. Get back to us on what you think about the show, what you would like to see on the show, what you've already seen on the show, and your thoughts on that as well. My name is Adam Carruthers. Thanks once again to the Art Cube for hosting us yet again. I think we'll be back here again next week because it's such a beautiful location. Till next time.